Alright, to go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and move us over to this screen. Hey everyone, spideylibrarian here, and welcome to tonight's live stream. We are going to be watching The Punisher, the 2004 Tom Jane Marvel movie. I have never seen it. This is, of course, a continuation of the they're movie watch parties. That's all I'm calling them. They're the Friday night new flicks that Spidey Librarian has never seen watch parties. And so we're gonna watch that tonight, and I'm looking forward to it. I will admit the Punisher is not my favorite Marvel character, but I do like Thomas Jane. I think he's an excellent actor. Dude broke my heart in The Mist, which is, if you have not seen that, that's a really good movie. Oh my God, it will rend you in two. Um, and it's a Stephen King movie too. So. But yeah, I really like the media that I have seen him appear in, and so I'm holding out hope that he is going to be like a redeeming factor for this movie, which features a character that most of the time I don't really care for. So, all right, let me go ahead and just see. Hey, Sith Apple is in the chat. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Welcome. I hope you have had a wonderful week. And I hope you're keeping warm because my goodness, apparently the Houston area is going to get a blast of Arctic air over the weekend. And apparently Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday might be hard freezes. We don't know for sure yet, but my goodness, looks like we are going to get hit pretty hard. So hopefully that will not be the case. Hello to Sean Franklin. Welcome. Good to see you. I hope you've had a wonderful week as well. And I hope you guys are excited to watch The Punisher with me. Now, tonight's movie, The Punisher, you can watch it for free on the streaming platform known as Tubi. And I have included a link to the movie itself. So if you're going to watch it along with me, go ahead and click on the link. And then as soon as you get to the movie screen, pause it. And then when I throw out my thwip, that'll be the signal to go. And I'll let you know when I'm about to do it, but there's going to be a whole spiel where I do an introduction and all of that, and then we'll get into it. So, but excuse me. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it very much. And I just want to go ahead and turn your attention to tonight's poll. It's basically a movie. It's basically a what are your thoughts on this film? If you've seen it, then go ahead and choose one of the first three options, which are awesome, decent, and terrible. And then if you haven't seen it, go ahead and select the fourth option, just saying that you've never seen it. Right now, we got one person that has not seen it and two that have and think it's awesome. So, all right. Sith Apple says that he is doing well. That Dolph Lundgren played the Punisher in 1989. And you know what, Sith Apple? I know that. And you know how I know it? Because I've seen that Punisher movie. I was back in 1989. I was probably 11 or 12 then, and I was starting to read Marvel comics for the first time, and I was trying to get my hands on any Marvel movie I could, and I found out that The Punisher was coming on, like, I don't know, HBO or Cinemax or whatever, and so I was able to watch it, and I was like, this is great, you know. Not a good movie in hindsight, but decent for me at the time. So, all right. Sean Franklin asks, have you seen Ghost Rider Extended Cut and Punisher Extended Cut? So I've seen both of the Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider movies. I don't know if I've seen an extended cut of them. I can just tell you that I saw the theatrical releases, basically. That's how I caught those movies. As for the Punisher extended cut, unless the Dolph Lundgren version was some kind of an extended cut, no, I've never seen a Punisher extended cut movie. Now, the version that we're going to be watching on Tubi tonight is 2 hours, 3 minutes, and 30 seconds long, including the end credits. Looks like it's just under 2 hours otherwise. And so I don't know if that's an extended cut or not, but I mean, let me know because I'm not aware of it. So all right, but anyways, let's go ahead and get underway. I'm going to start by muting the desktop audio, and then I'm going to plug in my headphones. So give me just a moment. Okay, I am gradually getting better at this. So, okay, so I'm going to do a quick sound test and just make sure that you guys cannot hear any of the media that I am about to play. I'm just going to start the film real quick. I'm going to put it back on 0 in a second here. Okay. Hopefully you guys did not just hear some kind of it's the Lionsgate Films intro from 2004 where it's, it sounds a bit like a thunderstorm. So hopefully you did not hear that. I'm going to pause it and put it back at 0. Okay. And we are good to get started in just a moment here. Now, again, for those of you that do not have not been here before or know what to expect, here's what we're going to do. First of all, this is a watch party, which means I will not be showing the movie on the live stream screen. I can't do that without violating copyright, and we obviously don't want that to happen. The intent is that this will eventually be used for reaction videos whenever I can find the time and mental bandwidth to actually sit down and do some editing. So that's what this will be used for. So to that end, I will do a kind of recorded introduction as if I were shooting a reaction video, and then we're going to go ahead and just, move right on into the movie. So that is what we're going to do. And again, we're going to go ahead and start with the reaction video portion of the recording, and we're going to do that right now. Hey everyone, spideylibrarian here, and welcome to this watch party and reaction to 2004's The Punisher, starring Thomas Jane and John Travolta. Okay, so I'm going to be honest with you guys. The Punisher is not my favorite Marvel character by a long shot. In fact, I might even put him behind long shot. Anyways, I consider the Punisher to be neither super nor heroic. He is, to me, in many ways, a really traumatized, angry dude who has combat training and access to a whole bunch of weapons, which he uses to just kill a bunch of, criminals. And I mean, like, I'm not going to say not that there's anything wrong with that, because I do personally have a lot of issues with that kind of approach to fighting crime. In my personal opinion, Frank Castle is at his most fascinating, and I truly mean this, when he is when he is pitted against other superheroes like Spider-Man and Daredevil, and then teamed up with others like maybe Ghost Rider or Wolverine, who are bit more willing to kind of do the things that Frank Castle does. And it's really interesting to have him there as either a counterpoint or someone who is similar enough in style to other types of heroes that he might be able to kind of pull them over to kind of his way of thinking, at least temporarily. On his own, to me, he's not as interesting. But having said that, I have watched the first 3 episodes of the Jonathan Bernthal Punisher series that was on Netflix. And all things considered, it wasn't bad. In fact, I think the most interesting part of that series to me was his face-off at the end of episode 3 with Microchip. That was a fascinating little battle of wits between those two. And I realize, again, they're two traumatized dudes who are at first fighting with each other, and then eventually, I assume they're going to team up and try to, take out the real bad guys, as it were. And I don't know. I will probably go back to that series at some point and watch it. I'm not in a hurry to do so. But what I did see was, again, pretty fascinating. And I'm hoping that with this movie, we will see some interesting facets to the character that do not revolve as much around the violence as I kind of hope it doesn't. Don't get me wrong, I'm a sucker for a good action scene, and hopefully, if it's got some, I'll be down with it. But really, kind of what I'm counting on here is Thomas Jane. Thomas Jane is, I'm not going to say he's one of my favorite actors, but I do think he's a good actor. He broke my heart in The Mist, which, if you haven't seen that movie, Stephen King film, bunch of people trapped in a grocery store with a mist outside. There are monsters in it. It's worth watching. Go check it out. He's the star in that movie. And oh my God, it will just break your heart. In any case, I've liked a lot of media that I've seen Thomas Jane in. And so I'm hoping that his charisma, along with some decent writing, will pull me through on this one. So we're going to see. And again, I'm looking forward to this. This is one of the few Marvel movies that I have not seen. And we're going to check it out in just a moment. If you enjoy these reactions, then please go ahead and thwip the like button. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, if you enjoy these reactions, consider sharing this out to your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. Whether you like or dislike this movie, let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this film. You can find the full and unedited live stream of this movie on my YouTube channel. Excuse me. There is a master list of all movies I've watched. There is a master list of all movies I have watch partied on this channel, along with several shorter playlists that are divided up by genre. At the moment, I can only think that I would place The Punisher in the action playlist, the action movies playlist. So maybe that'll change after I've watched it. I don't know. But you can find them there on my YouTube channel. All right. And I think that's pretty much everything. So let me go ahead. He's in another Stephen King adapted movie, The Dreamcatcher. Oh, okay. I haven't seen The Dreamcatcher. Excuse me, I'm gonna go over to my letterboxd real quick and add The Dreamcatcher to my list of movies that I haven't seen. Yeah, I guess I'll throw that out as well. For those, if you don't know, if you haven't seen any of my community posts, I I'm also now on Letterboxd. It was actually suggested to me by one of my teens at the library, and I've kind of been fascinated with this website. It's basically social media, but for sharing movies. And so what I do is any movies that I watch or that I show at the library, I'm going in and I'm adding them to my letterbox gradually. And so, like after tonight, I will be putting The Punisher. The Punisher is already on one of my lists, which is movies I haven't yet seen or probably movies that I'm going to be watching on my YouTube channel. And so after tonight, I'm going to take it off that list and I'm going to put it on another list of movies that I have shown on my YouTube channel. And I've got like 5 different lists going right now, so you can check those out. One of them is movies that I have not seen, so feel free to check that out. Again, I'm on Letterboxd, so um, it's if you're into movies, check it out. It might be worth going there, starting an account, and giving me a follow, or just doing your own thing with it. It's kind of cool, I think. So, okay, all right. With all that said, let's go ahead and get this started. Okay, all right. You guys ready for this? Ah, man. I really am like I'm actually pretty glad that I have started doing these movie watch parties on Friday nights because I'm used to going out to a movie on a Friday night and I don't get out to the theaters very often. And when I do, I usually go out on a Thursday night now because usually they premiere them the evening before Friday these days. So, all right. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get started. So here we go. All right, everyone. Here we go. The Punisher from the year 2004, starring Thomas Jane. Here we go. All right. Lionsgate. That's such a 90s intro, really, but whatever. We got the opening crawl with the Marvel Comics thing and the red and lots of Frank Castle in it. Oh, okay. Guns, yay. Hey, gun bullet casings and shells and whatever they are falling. It's nice animation, at least. All right, are we zooming out to see the skull? Oh yeah, of course. The Punisher, starring Tom Jane. Hmm, okay, Tampa, Florida. I love how movies date themselves with their cars, you know? You can always tell what era it's from at least. I mean, this movie's from 2004, but I'm feeling some 90s here. Who is this? Otto Krieg. Okay. He's not a cop. That's the ringing endorsement. He's not a cop. Okay, this dude is walking around in a suit jacket and a t-shirt. Oh, okay. They're doing a deal. And I'm guessing this is Frank Castle because that's Tom Jane. Is this some kind of a bust? Okay. Having never done any kind of deal like this, I could just say, yeah, this looks tense. Okay, so it's a weapons deal. He's not a high fiver, buddy. Uh-oh. Someone's busted. Come on, I thought your dude wasn't a cop. Oh boy. Contraband firearms. Yep. What? Okay. This is an interesting tack to take. Yeah, don't gesture with the weapon hand. That's a rookie mistake. And I don't handle weapons. Okay, so this guy is still alive. Yeah, I was gonna say the boy Prince here looks like he took it. Okay, well, your boy Prince friend is dead. Okay. I feel like because again, I know that that's Tom Jane. They had to have like faked his death or something, right? Yep. Okay. Thought so. Yep. Okay. They knew. It was well, I don't know. Do they call this a sting operation or what? So Frank Castle is in the FBI, huh? Can we get some pants here? Yep. He's retiring from the FBI. Okay. So he's got friends, he's got a work family. See, I'm not used to Frank Castle having this aspect of a life, you know? Robert Saint. Okay, and he is riding off into the sunset. Gonna spend time with his family from now on, right? Right? Yeah, right? Okay, and I'm guessing this is the Saint crime family or something. That guy looks familiar. Is he in Armageddon? Yep. Just told him that his son is dead, didn't I? Yeah, that actor looks very familiar. I think I've seen him in Armageddon. He was like Bruce Willis's friend. Okay, Mickey. I didn't catch his name at first. Mickey got some splaining. Oh, dude, let him talk. Oh, ow, oh, that kick looked like it got him right in the spine. Oh, God. Killed you in a way that could only be described as deeply pornographic? Damn. Otto Krieg. Okay. Oh, and there he is. John Travolta. Ooh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We're getting out the gun. Oh, who is this guy? Oh, oh. Okay. Did your son know that? Did your son know that he didn't need to impress you? I don't even know who that other guy was, so okay, this must be Frank's family. Is this the castle? Yes, it is. Hanging out at the door. I'm guessing this is the last one, means this is the last time they'll have to move, right? Okay, yeah, he has a kid. I forgot about that. But of course, if you're going to make someone traumatized and, you know, go after all the criminals with guns and be merciless about it, you got to traumatize him. You got to go for broke. Well, London? I don't know, man. I In his line of work, you're going to make enemies. Like, I would move out to some place in the country where no one is going to be and you're be less likely to be found. City like London, everyone goes in and out of London. Uh-oh. John Travolta. Let's see how he does. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, so John Travolta has basically been hired to be John Travolta in this movie. Which I mean, I'm fine with it, but I'm not anticipating like a nuanced performance being turned in by him. Okay, if they're okay, because I was like, why are they in Puerto Rico if he's going to London? And I guess they're going to Puerto Rico for vacation. So, oh my God. Oh boy. Who's who's playing the dad right there? He looks very familiar. Was he in Jaws? Have I seen him in Jaws? Oh. Oh my God, is this whole family gonna get iced? Oh boy. It's like I know the story, so I know what to dread. Okay. I mean, well, he is clearly a happy man. We can't have that now, can we? Oh boy. Uh-huh. Yeah. Travolta just looks so distinctive. I don't know that he could ever blend into a crowd. Oh. That seemed to be his job, yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Wow. Okay, so she's responsible for creating the Punisher. It's all intense, huh? What is it? Okay, so his son got him the skull shirt? Right, well, sure. This is the direction they're going, so dude, just take a team of your boys and gun all these people down. Just, just enjoying the vibe, just hanging out with your family. Does he notice anything or does he also get taken by surprise? Oh. Oh, dad is a gun collector, huh? What is this? Dad's showing him the arsenal, huh? Nail drivers. I can't imagine a gun as a nail driver would be a good thing. Oh, God. Here it comes. Okay, Dad and Frank are going after him. Oh, God. See, all these civilians, like, oh, God. I got one of your numbers. Oh, dude. I wish he'd tagged him in the ass. That would have been really funny. Oh, good. I want these gangsters dead so badly, which is exactly what this scene is supposed to do. Unbelievable. All because of one grieving wife. Like, I'm sorry, lady, you shouldn't have married into the mob, you know? Good God. No, no, no. Oh, your dad can take care of himself. Dude! Oh, no, 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 no. You are losing those nuts today, buddy. Flip him. Oh, oh man, Jaws' dad coming in clutch. No. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, you might have been spared those nuts. Now you're gonna lose them. Okay, no offense, but that is not a Jeep. Oh, yeah, that trailer is not good. Yeah, put your seatbelt. No, oh God, no. Oh, oh, no, no, no. You should have taken that guy out. He is going to try to kill you as you. Okay, never mind. I guess a knife slice across the face made him decide to stay down. Oh, God. Lady, I don't think you want to go off roading. Yeah, stay down. You're already in this situation. Thinking that pausing suddenly would not be a good idea, so. Ow. Did she do that on purpose? Because that was pretty good. Oh, there go the tires. Oh. Ah, God. They're probably not going to be in any condition to run. Oh, God. Oh, God. At this point, it's your only bet. Go for it. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Did they run them over? Okay, wait, wait, wait. They ran them over and had time to back the truck all the way back out and just drive off before he got there? Oh, man. Oh, okay. No, they didn't. They were waiting for him. Never mind. Oh, yeah, you don't stay out in the open, Frank. Oh, we got the driver. Okay. He is messed up, though. Oh, okay. He threw the driver off, but they're still all there. Oops. Oh, well, that's a bitter end to a bitter day. Jesus. Okay, so I'm guessing that's another of Saint's sons, and I just dislike him so much. What are they gonna? Are you guys seriously gonna try to get creative now? If you're gonna kill him, just kill him. Okay, all right. At least they did that much. I thought they were gonna like, I don't know, tie him to a gas tank and do something stupid and elaborate. No, this is efficient. This is believable. Now they're gonna light the pier on fire. Okay. Well, Frank, you probably better move because that's not gonna feel good. Oh, okay. So they didn't calculate for the fact that he'd get blown into the water. Guys, you just signed your own death warrants, probably for your entire family now too. Because you know what? You decided that it was like a brain for an eye. Well, now it's going to be a brain for a brain, or an eye for an eye. Oh, that's the dude they were talking about earlier. Dude's lucky he's got friends over here. Okay, so this Frank Castle has connections in national law enforcement. He could get back at the Saints without having to go the whole Punisher route. Oh boy, Mickey. Oh, and Mr. and Mrs. Saint, is it? Old bitch. Do I know the actress who plays Mrs. Saint? I haven't seen too much of her so far. No, the score was not settled. You overplayed. And it's your fault, woman. See, I guess that might be another reason I have an issue with this particular iteration. Because effectively, the formation of the Punisher is laid at the feet, at least in my opinion, of a woman, which I don't know. I don't even think that squares with the Marvel Comics origin. I'm trying to place her. I don't know if I've seen her before, though. Is that supposed to be impressive? Is that like a really expensive jeweler or something? That was overkill, lady. Oh, you did as I asked, so you get to get laid tonight. Ooh. Oh, God, that poor family. So I'm guessing every single one of them bought it, except for Frank. He's probably presumed dead, but he'd probably be classified as missing, because they never found his body. Okay. So far, Thomas Jane is doing a pretty decent job of selling the grief and the guilt here. Let me guess what he found. I'm guessing, yep, it's the shirt his son got him that has the skull on it. I don't know. I still think wears a skull because his son gifted it to him on a shirt is not the greatest explanation for that, but whatever. Oh. Okay, that was sufficiently witty. God's gonna sit this one out. God. So I'm watching this montage of him working on weapons and stuff, and I'm thinking Home Alone, but you know, for grown men as opposed to 8-year-old boys. Oh, he's doing something with cars. I don't know anything about it. Oh God, he's making the Batmobile. What is this lady listening to? What the hell is this assembly of? Okay, he's a gamer. Got it. What is okay? All right. He's not disabled, but he's in a motorized wheelchair of some sort. Oh, you probably don't want to know. An artist? Yeah. I'd rather not. Okay, all that was probably just to tell the audience that her name is Joan. They're keeping the skull off camera now. All right, I think he's going for his first shot at revenge here. Uh-oh. Oh, it's Mickey. Oh, are they going to recreate the scene that I saw from the comic? Oh, oh yes. I'm pretty sure I know what he's going to do here. Okay. Uh-huh. Is he going to get out a blowtorch, right? Uh-huh. Yep, I know what's coming. I had the comic that this scene is in. Uh, that's that's a very smart move on those guys' parts. Oh, well, got to see some bare boobies there. I'm not complaining. Just gave him a target. He's eating the popsicle. Ooh. Okay, all right. I'm pausing right here. I'm at 45 minutes and 16 seconds, all right? Cuz I want to talk about that scene a little bit. Okay? So, first of all, when I started reading comics, I basically started reading anything I could get my hands on. And my uncle, who had all the comic books in the family at the time that I had access to, he had The Punisher. So I read The Punisher, and I don't remember much about the storyline, but I knew that when I started my own comic book collection, I I I was at least at the time interested in The Punisher. So I also had Spider-Man and the X-Men and Captain America and all kinds of other stuff. I don't remember if it was, I don't remember what issue it was in. I don't remember if it was in Punisher Warzone or just The Punisher or Punisher War Journal or whichever of those comics they were publishing at the time. But I remember that torture scene because it was, to my adolescent brain, one of the most brilliant, actually non-violent uh, ways to get information from someone that I had seen up to that point. He made the guy think that he was torturing and brutalizing him, and in fact, all he did was trick him. And I suppose if I am a fan of anything, I am a fan of clever. I love clever heroes. I love clever villains. If you can outthink your opponent, you are definitely someone that I will respect. And so reading that scene, like, that stuck with me, like, to this day, to the point where I recognized what was happening as soon as I saw the guy strung upside down. I was like, okay, Mickey's not very tough. He's probably someone that something like that would work on. And so when I saw him strung up, I'm like, oh, 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 please be that scene. And it totally was. So already I have a respect for this movie for several reasons. One, excuse me, one, because he's not being as violent as he could be and as they could have made him. And two, they are very clearly pulling from the comic books for inspiration. And they chose, in my opinion, one of the few scenes that I've ever read with just the Punisher in, where I've just been like, okay, that was clever. That was extremely clever, and I respect it. So, anyways, yeah, no, we're gonna get back to it in just a second. Hey Grace, how you doing? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good evening. We are watching The Punisher on Tubi. It's free on Tubi. Um, if you want to join, if you can, I don't know if you can. But I've got it paused at the moment. We're about to resume. I am at 45 minutes and 16 seconds. But I just wanted to take a moment and talk about that scene because they that scene went a long way towards winning me over for this movie. Like, Thomas Jane is doing a good job. John Travolta, we'll see. Some remains to be seen there, but yeah, that particular scene, I'm very very giddy that they used it. So, all right, okay, we're gonna go ahead and start again. Again, I'm at 45 minutes and 16 seconds. And here we go. Oh, okay. So Sorry, Florida crime family. All right. Johnny boy. Quentin Glass. And he didn't see him taking pictures of him? Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh. I mean, back in 2004, that was probably a little bit more taboo than it is now, but really? He got a grave. I would have assumed that he would have gone missing. Like they would have just marked him as missing. Well, okay, so Frank Castle took his gravestone and put it on the golf course. Are you kidding me? Why would he do that? Uh, Dead? Oh boy. Upset? Oh boy. A speech about how furious he is. Enraged. Righteous anger. I mean, I guess he hasn't been caught committing any crimes yet. But that was a hell of a move to just show up in public in front of a bunch of reporters who are gonna know who you are. And I'ma just, sneak in, grab a goon, I'm guessing. Yep. Okay, we're just gonna throw him in the laundry basket here. Going up to the what? Oh, is this how he gets to their penthouse or something? Okay, is this where they're making are they making counterfeit money here? Oh. I wouldn't count on it. No. I would tell him no. I'd make him shoot me. I'm running. I'm running. I'm leaving. I'm getting out of here. Oh, God. It's raining cash. Hallelujah. I was going to say that is going to cause a scene, like traffic accidents and stuff. Oh. He's like, I'm here for you guys. Or at least I can be. This is the I am now you will receive us scene. We all got guns, don't we? We gonna do this? Okay. I mean, you knew how that scene was gonna go, but it's still kind of satisfying to watch. He's he's just starting a rampage now. Oh my god. This is the old school internet, guys. Like this dude finding out this much about him, he's either well connected or he knows how to search. Hi. Yeah, that's what I would have said. He's just like, yeah, okay, whatever. Have a good evening, boys. Okay, so during the day, you find the members of this crime family and you waste them, and then at night you drink yourself to sleep. You you do what you have to get through the day, I guess. Oh man, alcohol abuse. I mean, that's a very selfish interpretation, but I get it. Hmm. he's a puppy dog in front of these two guys. $50 million. Okay. All right, they just put his balls in a vice. A pro from Memphis? Okay. So he basically locks himself in his room. Whoa. Oh, okay. Who is this guy? Okay, you know what? Never mind. Okay, it's just an abusive boyfriend. Don't tell him you're going to call the cops. Just call the cops. Magpie? Oh, this is not going to go well for him. Yeah. Okay. That was that was well played. You would think he would. He's the big guy. Are you are you really over it? I don't think you ever truly get over that. I'm not the one that's going to die. Oh, good. I really want to see her get her, you know, comeuppance here. I was going to say, he's going to do something to her car, isn't he? What the heck? He's got a. What's he going to do with a fire hydrant? Oh, is he going to steal her earrings? What's he? Okay, no, he's not. All right. Okay, he's bugging her phone. Got it. Okay. He stole her car? Stole her car, getting it ticketed. Okay, I'm really curious to know what he's going to do to this guy. Okay, took the car, took the fake fire hydrant. Okay, so it got ticketed at the place that he lured him to. Okay. And there's Mickey helping. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, she does look familiar. Well, everybody's got to have a hobby. Who's this? Is this the professional that they hired? It's like, you sizing me up, I'm sizing you up, buddy. Uh-huh. Okay. This is an interesting form of intimidation. I'm gonna serenade at you. Like, good for you, buddy. I'm gonna keep drinking my coffee. Oh, great. Yeah. Harry Heck. It's catchy. Very flattering. He gonna get you. All right. Okay. Now, that was a very interesting intimidation scene. Here, something's coming. Up, up, up. There we go. Batmobile mode engaged. Keep on trying, Harry Heck. Ooh, okay. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Do not hit the civilians. Well, you just crashed into one, but I think the civilian got the better of you, so. Oh, okay, that is a special knife. I'll take your gun and probably whatever other artillery you've got in your stupid green car. Okay, what's about to happen here? Uh, TikTok, that's not good. Yeah. Okay, so I like that he blew up the money. How exactly did he do it? What did I miss? Oh, okay, he's there. A little Goblin Jr. You want to cry? Oh, Mr. Saint, your balls are on the line now. Uh huh. Mm hmm. Then the house burned down. Oh. Ooh. Well, that's burning some bridges right there. The Russian? They did business with some Russians, didn't they, at the start of the movie? Oh. um, that's kind of information you don't really want to sit on. Hold on, I need to process this. Oh, wow. Sorry, man. I didn't want to lie to you, but this is like his found family. The found family he doesn't really want, but you know. I'm thankful for revenge. Oh, damn. That's real. Ooh. Shots fired. Not being in jail is pretty cool, I think. Okay, Frank, come on. What are you thankful for? He does sit back down, you know. Are they trying to be wingman for him or her for that matter? Nice Florentine, huh? I mean, that does sound good. Not sure I know what it is, but it sounds good. Do you? Do you now? Hmm. Okay. All right. I suppose that's allowable. Mm, I'm not crazy about this. This feels like the requisite, you know, love story that you place in these, and I don't know. Like, isn't it convenient that she looks quite a bit like his wife, you know? Okay. And we're going to go ahead and just start drinking again because that's what we do. Oh boy. I mean, you may want to keep that on you. Why didn't he look at the damn. Oh, this must be the Russian. His face. Oh, okay. So this guy is the Russian, I assume. I think it would have been funnier if the Russian had turned out to be Dolph Lundgren. Yikes. That's not fun. Yep, that's not fun. Dig into his eye. Oh, okay. See, he should have used the peephole here. Okay. Yeah, big old wrench or something. Staggered him a little bit. He was ready for it that time. Okay, all right. That was kind of funny. Oh boy. Throws a grenade. The guy bats it back into the bathroom with him. And these guys are all clueless. Come on, man. I liked it better in the Boondock Saints. Oh, oh, head in the fridge. Oh, you really should have moved faster than that. Look that he gave him right there's like, you're just messing with me now, aren't you? Okay, somebody use something hot on this guy. Come on, can it not be Frank for a change? Ooh, okay, we got him. Hot temperatures, they'll do. Ooh, man. Well, you see, Joan, that's why he's not what you're looking for. Well, to quote Lewis Tully, oh, superintendent's going to be pissed. I'm fine. He's not. And then he just falls over. Oh boy. What's he gonna bring him? You can just see what everybody's doing because of the big holes everywhere. He brought him some liquor. Dude, pour it on the wounds, okay? You're going to frickin' kill yourself. You're gonna die of alcohol poisoning. I mean, that doesn't look so bad, right? Yep, yep. Mm-hmm. It's supposed to sting. Appearances aren't everything. Okay, I'm getting sick of these saints. I mean, for one, they're not the Boondock Saints, and I can't forgive them for that. I just found a freight elevator. We're gonna use the freight elevator. It's like the Russians softened him up, and now they're coming to open the mayonnaise jar or whatever. Okay, what's up, Saints? Who? Mm. Oh, I don't know who you're talking about. Hmm? Yeah, that would require saying shit. I'd have been like, he killed that guy and then he ran off. Oh boy. Not right now. Oh boy, he's gonna rip him off him, isn't he? Mm, he's gonna rip it out of him, isn't it? God. He's got pluck, I'll give him that. Dude, slap him if he slaps you. Oh. Ouch. Well, then you're dumber than. Yeah, just like that. No problem. Okay. Everything happens on Thursday, apparently. Oh, poor Dave. And I'm sorry, that guy didn't hear that. Paper slicer. I'm familiar with those. Well, that guy failed. Oh man, Dave. That dude. That dude is clutch. Man. It's like, oh, the Saints are going hunting? Well, guess what? They're not the only ones. Hmm. Okay. It's kind of like when I play Fortnite, you know? After I get my dailies in, after I get my shields and I get a weapon or two, I don't expect to win. So after a certain point, I just go looking for the most interesting way to die. Of course, I guess this isn't Fortnite, but you know. Such a fancy dress. He's doing the same thing? He's taking her car again? Yes, take the earrings, pawn them. Is he finally gonna stick it to him? Because I'm pretty sure that Frank knows that he's the one that did that to Dave, so. Oh, you keep your money and guns there. Big deal. You're on, boy. There you go. Yep. Mm-mm-mm. Doesn't look that way. Oh boy. Turning them against each other. It's pretty smart. So is he at the Saint household? Okay. Manners cost nothing, Quentin. The window mode. Oh man. And of course, he's not at home. So literally, all Frank is doing is just luring him out of places that he doesn't want him to be. And the earrings. Okay. Jim Bowie? You have too much furniture? Ooh, that's your wife, dude. Ooh, got him. He has no clue what's going on. Yep. Whew. Okay, so Howard Saint is stupid and easily misled. That's not surprising. Like, he let his wife dictate the over outsized revenge. Wow, what a moron. Oh boy. He's just like, this is fun. That's what Mickey's thinking. Oh yeah, gonna drop her back in the old neighborhood. Ugh. Oh Jesus. He frickin' killed her. Okay, alright, maybe not killed her, but now it certainly will be. Okay. Well, you know, if she had just said, yeah, just kill him, just kill Castle, instead of demanding that his whole family be killed, this wouldn't have happened, you know? So he just hired a whole bunch of assassins. Okay, all right, cheesy puns. That's very John Travolta. Natural justice, huh? Okay, all right. That was a bit cheesy, but sure. It's the Punisher. Fine. Ooh, arrow to the back. Yeah. It's like Saint knows that the game is on. What? Are those explosives? Are they radio speakers? What's the deal here? I mean, I'm sure Hawkeye could do a better shot, but you got to appreciate how good he is with a bow and arrow on the fly. You got no cover, man. What's going on? I guess they wouldn't know his voice by this point. What did he put in the champagne? What did he do? Oh, okay. All right. That was fun. Yeah. Honestly, this movie is basically like reverse Home Alone for grown men as opposed to little boys. It's like home invasion, basically. Because these guys are doing a terrible job of defending this place against him. He could have taken the shot. Hi. Wow. Aiming for the skull. Hey. Didn't I encounter you on the island? Didn't I say something about you losing those nuts? They made him sing. Okay, that was pretty gruesome. Oh man, he's part of the limp club right now. Oh boy, is it just him and Saint at this point? Oh wait, where's little boy Saint? Where's little Goblin Junior Saint? Him. Yeah. Hi. Oh, somebody's pinned. Oh God. Oh. Oh. What? Oh, it was fine when you were doing the killing, wasn't it, kid? Now, if he tells him what he did to to Quentin and his wife, oh yeah, I just did. Yeah, was just not how this was going to go for you. Oh, yep. He's telling him everything he made him do. Love it. What is he going to do now? I don't think the guy's going to survive the night. Oh, God, even if he does survive, think of the road rash he's going to have. Okay. Is he driving Harry Heck's green car? Okay, alright, cute. Haha, the skull. Got it. I think at this point, you just better move on, Frank. Go fight your war somewhere else now. You go up to Boston, meet up with the Boondock Saints. You guys will get along great. Actually, they probably wouldn't, but whatever. What are you gonna do? You're not gonna play like Russian roulette or something, are you? Really? Who was that? Is that his wife? Okay, so what happened? Did he was thinking about offing himself and then he thought about what his wife would think of that and then stopped? Is that what we're supposed to get from this? Okay. Can't just do it here. Gotta spread the joy of me all over. Okay. I'm sorry, Dave is probably the biggest badass of this movie, though. They're just going through the holes in the walls like nothing. Wow. They could basically buy the building, right? Okay, where are we now? Because I don't recognize this bridge. Are we still in Florida? Here we go. Final speech. Okay. Not bad. All right. I'm checking to see if there's a post-credit scene. It does not look like there is one, but I'm going to double check. Okay, it doesn't look like there are any, so. All right, hold on. I do kind of want to just watch some of the post-credit scenes, though. Or, I'm sorry, just some of the credits. Like, it looks like they're part of a bigger picture or something. So, yeah, I see some dog tags right there. All right, Will Patton. Name's not jumping out at me. Roy Scheider. Yeah, I mean, aside from Thomas Jane, John Travolta, and then a couple of the other actors that I'd seen in other movies, but I don't know their names. Wait. That was Rebecca Romaine? Joan? Because I was like, that kind of looks like her, but is it really? Wow. So she's played at least two different characters in Marvel movies. All right, I think we're just at plain regular old credits now. So, okay. All right. Sorry, I'm just looking to see if anything else is going to happen, and it doesn't look like it. So I'm going to go ahead and just turn the credits off. Okay. All right. So, yeah, no, I mean, like, I actually had that thought during the movie. I'm like, that kind of looks like Rebecca Romaine. Um, and of course, back then she was known as Rebecca Romaine Stamos because she was married to John Stamos, but now I think she's just known as Rebecca Romaine. She's actually married to oh god, what's his name? Um, George O'Connor, which is freaking hilarious if you like Star Trek because she plays Una Chen Riley in Star Trek Strange New Worlds, which is freaking awesome. And then in Star Trek Lower Decks, George O'Connor voiced Commander Jack Ransom. And at one point, he actually refers to Una Chen Riley as the hottest first officer in Starfleet history, which is freaking great. But I didn't actually let myself think that that was Rebecca Romaine, but yeah, it totally was. So, that's kind of awesome. Um, Maybe a little bit of egg on my face for not actually making that connection, but I don't know. So, all right, let's go ahead. Let me just go through the chat. There does not appear to be too much to go through. So, let's see. Um, Will Patton, Quentin Glass was in Armageddon. Okay, Will Patton. All right. And then Roy Scheider was in Jaws. Frank. Okay. Okay, so that was his bio dad. That was his dad. That wasn't like his stepdad or anything. Oh man. Oh man. Well, okay, then it makes sense that those two were throwing down when the assault happened. Laura Herring was in the movie Mulholland Drive. I've never seen Mulholland Drive. I should probably add that to my list of. You know what? Hold on. I've got the app right here on my phone. I'm just gonna go ahead and add it. I'm gonna pull up Letterboxd real quick because if I don't do this like right then and there when I think of things, I'm gonna forget. So let me just go to my profile, pull up my lists, and then find the list of movies that I haven't yet seen. All right, and it's called Mulholland Drive. Let me see if I can add. Can we add to this list? Okay, come on. Let me edit the list. Okay, sorry, I'm not used to doing this in the mobile app. There we go. Edit. And then I want to add a film. Edit entries. Plus. And then Mulholland. There we go. Mulholland Drive. Directed by David Lynch. I heard that David Lynch passed away. I guess he Jerry O'Connell. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah. Sorry. I don't know why I said George. Oh, cuz he plays George Cooper in The Big Bang Theory. So he plays Sheldon's older brother Georgie. So all right. So there. I've added Mulholland Drive to the list of movies that I have not seen on my letterbox list. So again, guys, if you if you are at all interested in movies, I would suggest checking out Letterboxd. It's, letter and then boxed BOXD. Um and check it out. Like you can do a lot. You can log movies that you've seen, you can review them, rate them, you can add them to lists. Um I'm having a lot of fun on there, and since I'm doing a lot with movies on my YouTube channel, it's like a nice kind of like extra place and space to see what I'm up to with regard to my movie watching habits. So I highly recommend it. So I'm not really familiar with David Lynch's work. The only thing I know that he did that I enjoyed was the 1980s iteration of Dune. Um, and I think that had more to do with the cast than the directing. But with that said, um, I know he is a respected director, and I just don't know a lot of his works. Um, so yeah, if you want to throw some of David Lynch's movies at me, let me know, and I'll see if I've seen them and maybe add them to my letterboxed. So all right, so the Russian was Kevin Nash. Is he like a wrestler or something? Who was also the Shredder in the first live action Ninja Turtles movies? Oh, the Super Shredder. Okay, so he was like the great big one when the Shredder got, when he got dipped in the ooze and everything. Okay. So that is her. Jerry O'Connell is her husband. Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah, I don't know. Sith, I don't know if you're into Star Trek, but I'm maybe not quite as into Star Trek as I am Spider-Man, but I'm a pretty big Trekkie, so like I was both happy and sad when Lower Decks when I finally watched the last episode of Lower Decks, because I really did like Lower Decks, and I didn't want to see it end, but I actually really enjoyed the way that it ended. So I don't know if you're into Star Trek, but that was it's one of those bittersweet moments when a series that you've enjoyed so much finally comes to an end. So, um, but all right, let's talk about this film. Okay, so on the other hand, I'm going to admit I enjoyed this movie quite a bit. And part of that is definitely due to Tom Jane's performance. Part of it is just due to the casting. I did not realize that Rebecca Romaine was in this as Joan. I did not know that was it Will Patton and hold on. Yeah, Will Patton and Roy Scheider were in this, who were I saw their faces in Armageddon and Jaws, respectively. Um, so a lot of good performances from those actors. John Travolta, I mean, I guess he played a good John Travolta, in the sense that he played some, arrogant a-hole who eventually turned out to be a huge moron, not capable of making good decisions. So like, and I know that John Travolta, I say all of this because John Travolta's name and face appear on so much of the marketing for this movie. And I realize he's a big name. He is just not, he is not someone like there have been like one or two movies that I've seen him in that I've given a damn about his performance. And I'll say what they are. They're Phenomenon, which I thought was a pretty good movie, and I think he was a big part of that. And then, frankly, the only other one that immediately comes to mind is Saturday Night Fever, which again, good movie, but his character, which I think he did a good job in that, but his character is not very likable. So, but anyways, um, but yeah, I mean, overall, I guess while the Punisher still remains not one of my favorite Marvel characters, on the other hand, I'm kind of a sucker for a good revenge story. And this story, while not the most nuanced and maybe not the greatest, certainly had amusing moments. It did a good job of establishing the stakes, basically showing that Frank Castle really was a family man who really was ready to enjoy his retirement from the FBI and just kind of spend the rest of his days with his family and helping to raise his son and everything. They wanted to have another kid. And then um, Howard Saint, or really his wife, God, what was her name? I don't remember. I don't remember the character's name, but really, in a lot of ways, she was the main villain. Like I know that Howard Saint is intended to be the main villain, but if she had basically like I understand a mother's grief. I get it. You lose your son, you you can go to a dark place. But to order someone's entire family killed because your son got killed on an op that he was a part of, that you were just asking for a bad end. And I did feel kind of bad for the way she got taken out by her husband. But then I thought about it and I'm like, this character brought it on herself. Like if she had just been like, yeah, kill Castle. All right. Can't condone it, but I would understand it. An eye for an eye. I get it. No, she wanted like a head for an eye. And in ordering that kind of overreach, she brought it on herself. Um, with that said, Howard Saint could have ignored her request for that and basically just said, no, 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 kill him, or kill him and his immediate family, whatever. Like, but my point is like, no, like she kind of brought this one on herself. And I kind of think that that might be one of the problems that I have with this story is that it does kind of make this otherwise kind of an innocent, I wouldn't say an innocent bystander, but someone who's kind of off to the side. It really kind of brings her in as again, not the main villain, but the kind of the cause. So, Thomas Jane did a really good job, though. He did a really good job of making this character not only someone who I could understand why he was doing it and everything, but also, just kind of someone that you understand why he is pulling a gun on himself near the end of the movie. You understand that at a certain point, while he may not just let the assassins kill him, he's someone who is kind of like I said earlier when I'm playing Fortnite, he's looking for an interesting way to die, essentially. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, I like a good revenge story. If you have ever seen the anime or read the manga Berserk, that is a good revenge story. If you ever seen The Count of Monte Cristo, that is a good revenge story, Um so you know, again, Punisher probably will never be one of my favorite Marvel characters, probably not even top 10. But this movie, I'm not going to make any bones about it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a fair bit. And I really think that the cast had a lot to do with that. The the script and the direction, there were some times when I was like, would that really have happened? And I realize some of it is just kind of Marvel cheese. I get it. The over like the flaming skull at the end, but the occasional hero speech, like I get it, but some of it is just like, oh God, this is not landing quite the way that I feel it would, and it's taking me out of the story. But I don't know. For the most part, I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was fine. It was it was it was a it was a decently told revenge story that if I happen to see it again, I'd be okay with watching it again. I don't know that I'll seek it out, but if I happen to run across it, I'm probably like, oh yeah, I can watch this. This is fine. So, anyways, good movie. Certainly glad that I saw it, and hopefully you are as well. Thank you for watching this reaction. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and thwip the like button, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, if you enjoyed this reaction, consider sharing this out to your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. You can find the full and unedited live stream of these movies on my YouTube channel. There is a master playlist of all movies, and I'm starting to categorize? No, no. And I'm starting to separate them into playlists that are divided up by genre. So I believe in this case, the Punisher would be in the action genre. So if you wanted to look for it on that playlist, you can find it there. And finally, channel memberships are now live on the Spidey Librarian YouTube channel. Check out the membership tiers and see which benefits you'd like access to. Perks include shoutouts, members-only videos, members-only live streams, and early access to selected uploaded content. And that's not even talking about my custom emotes and badges. Check out the membership tiers and see which benefits you'd like access to today. And I think that's everything. So thanks again for watching. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. All right. Yeah, David Lynch just passed. Yeah, I've got enough people that know who he is and like him, who are saddened by this that I know about it. So, like in my social media circles, Kevin Nash was a wrestler. Yeah. Lynch has also directed The Elephant Man. Going over to Letterboxd and adding that because that is yet another movie that I have not seen. And of course, I closed the app, so I have to go back and do all these steps again. That's all right. This is what I get. Okay. And it's actually good practice because I can kind of learn to do all this on my phone. So I don't need to clear search history. I'm not ashamed of anything I search for. All right, it was called The Elephant Man. All right, from 1980, directed by David Lynch. All right, we're going to go ahead and add that. And there we go. Where's Mulholland Drive? Oh boy, I must have screwed up and okay, well, I can at least put Mulholland Drive back in. Why? Why would you do that? There we go. Mulholland Drive. Okay, there we go. So there. All right. Just like Cap, I'll add it to the list. So, all right. Let's see. That was a good movie, Phenomenon. Yeah, Phenomenon was a good movie. I really enjoyed it. I had a fairly memorable date to that movie. I don't know. I'll tell you about it some other time. So, Travolta was in Pulp Fiction. Yeah, okay. I remember Pulp Fiction. Um, Pulp Fiction was pretty good, and I guess Travolta was some part of that. Swordfish. I don't think I saw Swordfish. I don't think I saw Get Shorty. I don't even know if I saw Michael and Wild Hogs. Yeah, no, I don't. I don't know that. Like aside from Pulp Fiction, I don't think I've seen any of those. I've heard of them. I know about them. But I don't think I've seen them. So guess what? Because I went and closed Letterboxd again. We're going to go back, go through all these steps, and we're going to add those movies to my list of movies and franchises I haven't yet seen. So, Swordfish. I assume that's from the 2001. Let's see, what else? Get Shorty. Again, is that one, is Danny DeVito in that one? Looks like it. It looks like he is. Let me just make sure I'm doing all of this correctly. Okay. Let's see. Michael. I want to say that I've seen Michael. I think I've seen parts of Michael. I don't think I've seen the whole movie, though. And then Wild Hogs. Wild Hogs. Okay, I want to take a look at this one if I can. Apparently I can't access it from my list view, though. All right, lists edited. Okay, there we go. And now I'm just going to do a search for Wild Hogs because I do not know anything about this movie. Four suburban bikers leave the safety of their subdivision and head out on the open road. Oh boy. Okay, all right. So it's a men of a certain age road trip movie is what I'm getting from that. So all right. Well, cool. Okay. Well, this was fun. It's a Marvel movie. I'm gonna be going into Letterboxd in a little bit and removing The Punisher from the list of movies that I'm going to watch on my YouTube channel. And I'm gonna add it to the list of movies that I have watched on my YouTube channel, and then I'll rate it and review it, and then I don't know if I need to do anything else to it. I would probably give it a heart. Like I would probably give it a like. Like I enjoyed it. It was okay. It was definitely I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. So I'm gonna see if I can just do a really short review. I'm probably gonna say something to the effect of like this movie is, reverse Home Alone for men, essentially. So Thomas Jane is in Macaulay Culkin's role, but he's the assaulter, not the defender. So I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna get going. I might come back and play like some late night gaming because I really haven't done that in a while, and I kind of want to. But I'm also kind of tired, so we'll see. Um, just for the record, if I were to give this movie like I'm gonna go on to Letterbox, I would give this movie at least 3 stars, probably 3.5. Like a movie that I solidly enjoyed, but like it's nowhere near like Ghostbusters gets like 4.5 stars, Across the Spider-Verse gets 5 stars. So it's nowhere near that level, but like still a good time. So I would say it rates at least a 3 or a 3.5 stars from me. So all right, but anyways, I'm gonna get going. Thanks to everyone who hung out with me tonight. I appreciate it very much, especially Sith Apple for showing up in the chat. Thank you guys very much. Take care. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Bye.